Okay, we are live with, excuse me, Get the Tables podcast, episode number 11, where we will be, this is kind of a special one. I don't think we've done one of these podcasts yet, where it's an NXT TakeOver review. From tonight from Brooklyn, it's NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2, where we saw one, two, three, four, 6 matches total tonight. And I'm your host Tony, as always, with my co-host Dave. How you doing tonight, Dave?
Doing good.
All right, so let's just jump. I'm sorry, so for the notifications, guys. Thanks for all the viewers jumping in on Periscope. How y'all doing tonight? Let's jump right into it. So the first match of the night was Austin Aries taking on No Way Jose. And I want to get your thoughts first on this, because I haven't really asked you on this. What do you think of No Way Jose?
I mean, before tonight, he hasn't really been tested. Is he any good or not? You know, I mean, this was his first big match. He's really had more than 5 minutes long. I mean, it was a big test, and I thought the match was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, he really went out there. He had a really good match. Could have mostly have been Austin Aries carrying him, possibly, but the match was still pretty good for his first big match that I don't know if you've seen him wrestle live when you wouldn't see him in the San Antonio if he was there, and if he had a longer match.
Here. When NXT came here, he was not. Austin Aries was, but No Way Jose was not.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, this is his first big match he's had. Let's see him have some more before we can really judge him as a wrestler. But I mean, tonight he did good, and it was a good match.
Yeah, it was a really good match. Aries ended up getting the win. I really liked the finish of the match, where he did the power bomb, where he flipped over him off the rope, did the power bomb, and then he flipped into his submission finisher. I liked that. I really did enjoy that. And then what was even better was today with Tommy coming down after Aries attacks No Way Jose after the match, and finally, after a year and a half of being in NXT, finally lands a GTS, and the crowd went crazy.
Now, does he start using? He has to start using that as his finish, doesn't he?
Was this maybe a shot at Punk to say, you know what, fuck it? It's been long enough since he's been gone.
And Graves, it's possible. And Graves did point out Hideo Itami did invent this, or when he was Kenta back in ROH and even in Japan. I mean, he invented this move. And even there was even something on Facebook. I've seen you retweet on Facebook, on Twitter, something you seen me retweet it, that Punk even stated on, I guess it was DVD or something like that.
Yeah.
That he took the move from Kenta. He gave him the. So a lot of people who say Punk ripped it off, and Punk admitted to ripping it off, but he still kept it called the GTS.
Right. So basically, Punk didn't really steal it, but kind of, used it.
He did that, yes. And in case those Punk fans out there were mad about, he stole CM Punk's move. It was his move first. I think that's what that tweet was about. People who would say, okay, calm down, all you Punk fans. Punk even admitted this was his move. He invented it.
Right, and I think it's about time he used it, because you don't really get those CM Punk chants very much anymore.
For sure.
Yes. Oh, we appreciate the hearts, and thanks for everybody joining. This is Get the Tables podcast, episode number 11. We have a total of 11 viewers so far. So 31 viewers. So that's awesome. Really cool. Next, we had the debut of Ember Moon, and she took on Billie Kay. I heard a lot of things about her, that she was one of the best women wrestler in the world that they picked up, and she looked really good tonight. That finisher that she does, but like a sideways stunner off the ropes, is pretty damn impressive.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, it was good. I've never seen her wrestle before. I was really impressed, and it seems like WWE is finally going in this direction again, where they're going after women on the indie circuit who are really big stars and really good at wrestling. Have great. I mean, look at. What was her name? Auska's name before? She was the last. Was it last year's some takeover? I don't remember which one it was, when she first started appearing. And I think she debuted at Brooklyn last year. Auska, and she was one of the first major women NXT has signed. It was like a big star on the independents. And that now this girl is like really good. She's so athletic. I mean, she puts a lot of these women to shame. I mean,
Yeah,
wow.
she did a lot of pretty crazy stuff in that. She's very athletic. That's
This
for sure.
this was really needed for NXT women because man, they've lost a couple of their women. They weren't some of their best ones, but they lost a couple. And you got to assume Bayley's on her way out really soon. So
Yeah, Bayley has to be out. Well, we'll touch on Bayley and Auska in a minute. But yeah, Ember Moon was very very impressive. I liked the match. Next we have Bobby Roode and his glorious debut versus Almas. Man, that match was good. I really enjoyed it. But man, Roode really looks at home in NXT, and I can't tell you that gimmick and that theme song doesn't fit a better person in NXT.
this was so smart. Before the last couple of weeks, in case people don't know it, Johnny Gargano and Ciampa have been doing these little glorious bombs. I think those glorious bombs over Twitter and stuff have almost made the song even more popular.
Oh, definitely. And
That's
I'm
helped
hoping
it.
I'm hoping we get more. And it was the cool thing was if you didn't notice, if you look back, you'll see it in the ring. He does a glorious bomb in the ring. He does a little head nod. So I thought that was really cool. Rude gets the win. Like you were saying, like we were talking, Bobby Roode, son of the Rick. No, son of Rick Rude. No. It's not even spelled the same. Who do you think Shinsuke? Who do you think Nakamura will fight next? I think it's going to be a rematch. Well, we'll touch on that. You're saying that Almas, he's good in the ring, but he hasn't really shown you anything?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he had that one good match at the last TakeOver, I think, again. It was the last one, I think, against Dillinger, but we haven't seen much. He had a couple matches with Dillinger on the TV taping. But other than that, we haven't really heard much from him. Really, it's like NXT doesn't know what to do with him. Really,
It was against Ty Dillinger. Yeah, he hasn't really done much.
haven't built him up like Nakamura has built up as a superstar. He's wrestled on NXT TV tapings or network tapings, or you want to call it, a few times in the main event. This guy's only wrestled, I think, like once or twice since he's been in NXT. Nakamura's wrestled probably a good 5, 6, 7 times on NXT.
Right. Yeah, good point. I mean, he's definitely very athletic, and he shows.
I mean, man,
Promise.
I mean that he needs a shorter name, but whatever. But he is really good. I mean, his style, his cruiserweight style that he does. I mean, that is just so much fun to watch. You forgot how good he is.
Right. I agree.
Main roster because they really have no room for him. They don't really know what to do with him on NXT. And Bobby Roode looked really good tonight, and man, that was a really good match too. And Bobby Roode, it's still so weird to see him at NXT in a WWE/NXT ring.
Bobby Roode looks like he will be the major heel. He's gonna be definitely one of the top 3 heels in the NXT, and he's man.
He's getting cheered like crazy already, though. So
and
that's
it's crazy how many you got. Aries, you got Joe, and you got Bobby Roode and that were former TNA guys in NXT, the major players in NXT.
Styles like part of the WWE banner too, with all the
AJ Styles too. Yes.
4 of the top TNA stars, maybe 5, 7 years ago. Those guys were the top.
And like, if you think back, like 5 years ago, you can never have thought about this would ever happen. Whatever happened to Eric Young? You know, speaking of Eric Young, we saw a little video package of a new guy coming, Sanity. Do you think that will be Eric Young?
I hope so. That'd be awesome. That'd be 5. But yeah, I would love that. Eric Young would fit perfectly, and they're using it just like what I said to the women. They're taking these big indie stars, even ex-TNA stars, and making them their own, and making them keep their names and become even bigger stars. I mean, you're taking a small roster of these TNA guys and put on a huge stage. I mean, Bobby Roode, people were saying for years when Bobby Roode was the TNA World Champion that, man, he would fit perfectly in the WWE. Him and James Storm would both fit perfectly in the WWE.
We always said that Bobby Roode fit WWE. We always said that he fit the WWE. And he was never given the opportunity, and finally NXT, thank goodness for NXT. NXT was a blessing for all wrestling fans, no doubt.
You see Bobby Roode, AJ Styles, Aries, or even Samoa Joe, because CM Punk for years, before he got his whole fallout, was saying he wants the WWE to get Samoa Joe. Please get Samoa Joe. He was like begging them to sign Samoa Joe for years. And he's gone. They finally do. Ever since Punk left, they started signing all these indie guys.
Yeah, some people are being brought up to the main roster so fast, so like Apollo. I agree. And Carmelo, you could put Brock Lesnar called out Goldberg. Yeah, we know. Excuse me. Next, let's get to the tag match. Oh man. The Revival taking on Gargano and Ciampa. Wow. This match was fucking awesome. That's all I can say. This match was great. And the Revival are the best tag team in the WWE, no doubt. There's no tag team. New Day, I don't care. The Club, there's no better tag team right now that are used to their potential than the Revival.
Agreed. I mean, man, these guys are amazing. The old school style, like the Andersons, or you could say Arn and Tully, whichever version you want to say. But man, these guys are just.
Yeah, see, dang, that's a good point. First, he said he thought American Alpha made the Revival look good, but tonight they pretty much proved him wrong. They looked awesome, and they did.
And I just said I think I said this a few weeks ago in one of our videos. I thought the Revival was the best tag team in the WWE. Period.
Yeah.
I was just like, these guys are so old school and like so good together in the ring. And the one dude, I guess Dawson, even looks like Arn Anderson.
Were you upset that they retained the titles? And you two in Periscope, were you upset that they retained the NXT tag titles?
Even though I did pick Gargano and Ciampa to win, during this I didn't even care who won because this match is so good. I was actually in the middle of the match. I'm like, man, I kind of want the Revival to retain now. I was like, I want them to keep the belts now. I was like, man, this was so good. This match, I can't remember a better tag match, period, that I've seen WWE main roster at all. I mean, this is the best tag match. I can't even remember a better tag match than this.
Tag matches really be good because they use the old school tactics of kind of cheating, not cheating, but while they're falling over the ring ropes and putting their foot on the rope. It was just a great match.
And that move towards the end where it reminded you of the Horseman style, where they just went right after Gargano's leg and then just tore him up. It was just like, wow, that was perfect. And then the reverse figure four of all things to use to win. That was just perfect.
Right. Yeah, really great match. Really great match. Women's title match. We're blazing right through this episode. It's going to be a quick one tonight because we only have 6 matches, and tomorrow night's episode is going to be a crazy long one. I can already tell. NXT title match between Auska and Bayley. Auska wins. I thought it was a really good match. Pretty much Bayley sent off. Because pretty much Brooklyn is where she was made, so to speak, because she had her great match with Sasha and she won the title. What did you think of the match?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good match. Auska with those kicks are just brutal. I mean, man. But I really think, and hopefully this is her goodbye match from NXT, because she did even point at the NXT logo on the way out. And I really hope it is her goodbye match. And I think the perfect spot for her is SmackDown, because SmackDown needs a woman face of that division. No offense to Becky Lynch, I don't really think she's the face of a SmackDown women's division. I think
definitely Bayley needs to go to SmackDown.
To put Bayley on Raw, it would make absolutely.
Do you think there's enough talent to make up for Bayley in NXT? No. I don't know. That's tough. That's tough right now. That's tough to say.
But
Bayley definitely being missed.
do we still have enough women to like replace her? Like keep the women's division? Yeah, but I don't think you can really. I don't think Joe or Nakamura can replace Finn Balor either. The way he did for NXT. I think it's two separate. I think it's kind of two separate things, like the faces of the company for a long time without Bayley. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I guess you wanted to still have Bayley for Brooklyn just because you needed that match again, and hopefully
It was a nice little send off for her too. So appreciate the hearts, everybody. Thank you.
that would be a mistake.
It was nice to see Sasha Banks at ringside and Charlotte and Becky Lynch as well. So that was pretty cool. All right, main event time. Nakamura taking on Samoa Joe. And Nakamura probably had one of the awesomest entrances in NXT history with the violin and him, the strobe lights going and him pretty much taking his time. I loved how they treated it so old school. They showed Samoa Joe from the locker room walking to the ring. I loved that. It was so old Attitude Era WWE. That was totally Triple H right there. His idea right there. I felt like how they make WrestleMania matches special. Definitely, it was really good. I loved the hype of the match, everything. It was a really good match, very brutal, strong match.
Yes.
Lots of kicks, lots of kicks, lots of punches, lots of knees, lots of submissions.
I mean, that knee towards the end Joe got on Nakamura, man, I thought it was over for a minute. Like, dang.
Nakamura is your new NXT champion. Your thoughts?
I just picked Joe to win, but I really had no problem that Nakamura won. It was kind of obvious they're going that route. Just because, and hopefully Joe gets a call-up soon, but who knows. But, man, this match is really good, too, I thought. I mean, this whole card, there wasn't a boring match on this card. The whole card was great. From the very first match to the very last match, every match was good. I mean, you got your money's worth tonight. I mean, that match was the match was really good. It's really tough to pick a match of the night on the show because a lot of the matches were really good.
My match of the night was definitely the tag match, definitely. And I did a vote on Twitter, and let me see. I think the tag match was winning the last time I checked.
Yeah, I mean, that tag match is really good. I mean, I thought the last three matches were really good. It's going to be tough. Yeah, I can agree with that, but yeah.
So we thank everybody for joining us tonight. I just want to let everybody know that we will be live tomorrow night as well, all right, after SummerSlam, so probably around, 11:30 Eastern. It's going to be a late show tomorrow night. Probably going to go for a little while, hopefully not go too long. Probably, what happened to the rest of the Joe versus Nakamura match? As in what, Nakamura ended up winning, hit him with his finisher twice. They kind of played it up to where Samoa Joe may have broken his jaw.
Yeah, that first kick.
Yeah, so I don't know. It looks like we'll probably see a rematch at the next special, but we're definitely gonna be live tomorrow night, 11:30 Eastern, maybe 11:45ish. Talking SummerSlam. It's gonna be a 6-hour show, so you guys.
I'm counting the pre-show.
Yeah, we'll count in the pre-show, yeah, because the pre-show is gonna be probably 2 hours long. I think you're gonna have maybe 2 matches, maybe 3.
Just 4, actually.
Oh, 4 really? Okay. Oh yeah, 5. Yeah, you're right. 4, and then
tag, and then the Divas, whatever that match is gonna be, that 6-man or tag or 3-on-2 handicap, whatever it's gonna be. And then you have the Raw side where you're gonna have who'd they say? The Dudleys versus Zayn and Neville, and I think is it Darren Young and Titus O'Neil on there? I'm not sure if that was added or not, but I know that I think there's a,
Nakamura is an extremely overrated in ring comp. Oh, that's your opinion, bro. I think they have three scheduled right now. Three scheduled what? Oh, for the pre-show? Okay. Yeah, I think SummerSlam's gonna be good. They're gonna have some. They gotta step their game up definitely for tonight's show. I mean,
now
the
was
tag
this tonight?
match definitely won't be better than this one.
Now was
Brock Orton. Okay, predict the Brock Orton ending. Do you think Goldberg shows up?
me? If he's there, I don't know. I mean, it's possible after the match, maybe. Anything's possible, I guess.
Is it ending the show? That's what I've been hearing. That it's gonna end the show.
I hope not.
If it ends the show, I think Goldberg shows up.
I don't think it should end the show because they're not too. I think the end the show should be a world title match, not a match that has nothing to do with the title.
I agree. But I think if it does end the show, I think it's going to have a Goldberg, some sort of interference or something to tease or set up some kind of match at WrestleMania or somewhere down the line. I mean, Brock's already called him out twice already. I mean, something's up.
This match better be really good if it does happen. I mean, because the last time we seen these two fight, it was terrible.
Oh, the WrestleMania match, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think they were really into that match. They were already leaving, and
I know, but still, they could have done something better on their way out. But yeah, I mean, they better give us something really spectacular. It better be like a no DQ, falls count anywhere type of match.
Right. Who will replace Eva Marie? Probably Nikki Bella is my guess. I would think Nikki Bella.
If she's cleared, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, she said that she was cleared. She was cleared finally. Yeah.
Spot. There, why not?
Yeah, it's the perfect time for her to show up and come back. So.
I'm not sure what Bree's doing, but that'd be pretty cool too.
Right. So. Yeah, so I hope everybody can come in tonight. We thank all the total of 51 total viewers. That is freaking awesome.
Thank you.
We really do appreciate everybody coming in here. We appreciate all the hearts, all the subscribers, all the follows on Periscope. Is Nia Jax on the show? Might be her, but she's on Raw, so it wouldn't make sense for her to be on. You gotta remember she's on. Yeah, I bet you forgot she was on Raw. So.
Yeah, I mean, what did you compare this show to Dallas? To TakeOver Dallas. Do you think TakeOver Dallas is better than tonight?
That's tough. The main event was better because the Balor and the Joe match had like that interference with the blood. But Nakamura, Zayn, and the Revival versus American Alpha were two really good matches. I don't know.
Was the cage match after that? Yeah, I guess it was. Okay.
Better entrance, If Factor, Balor, or Nakamura?
That's interesting. I do like Nakamura's entrance, but I really enjoy Bobby Roode's stuff right now. I really do.
Bobby Roode probably has the best gimmick. Well, yeah. I don't know.
I just love Bobby Roode's theme song. It fits him perfectly.
Yeah, it just fits him. It fits the right person. I want to see a double turn. Balor wins and joins club, and Seth turns face.
I hope Seth doesn't turn face.
Are Joe and Lesnar the two most legitimate men in pro wrestling? That's tough. I mean, Joe is a beast. Like a handshake at the end, and Balor declines. Oh yeah, I mean it'd be interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen because SummerSlam's gonna have to really step their game up. I mean, fucking 14, 13 matches, whatever it is. 6-hour show along as with the pre-show. I mean, good lord. I mean, they better not have. I mean, like good point. Crowd could burn out. I mean, it's gonna be crazy.
Well, the crowd was fairly not that great last year at SummerSlam either. It was the same place, and the crowd was hot on for NXT, and then on SummerSlam it wasn't really that hot.
Right.
So
Right.
I mean, it's just
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But please join us tomorrow night. We're gonna end it here because we'll be live tomorrow night for a pretty decently long show. We're gonna start maybe 15, 20 minutes right after SummerSlam. Set up everything on the computer, get everybody up online, and then we're gonna be right online on Periscope, on YouTube, and on Twitter. And remember, we're gonna be doing a DVD giveaway. So remember, you have to. What was that, Dave?
agreeing. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, don't forget that.
Oh, Bayley, but she would be on a heel team though.
That won't work.
That'd be the only thing. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a DVD giveaway. So please, if you follow us on Periscope, follow us on Twitter or on YouTube, you're gonna be entered into the giveaway. And I'm gonna put it as in this. Thanks for the Twitter handle there, Texas Kid. Appreciate that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna mark it on
tonight.
I'm sorry.
Did he actually watch the show tonight?
I don't know. I don't think he did. I'm going to Mark. I'm gonna put to do the giveaway. I'm not gonna do the giveaway tomorrow, but I'm gonna sign everybody up for the giveaway tomorrow, and the giveaway will actually be on the Tuesday night show. So this is how I'm going to do it. There's a little bit of info before we tomorrow night. I'm gonna have everybody that's on Periscope put like me, whatever have you on the Periscope, and then comments on the YouTube and on Twitter. And then on Tuesday night after the show, we're going to do the giveaway on the DVD. I'm not sure what DVD it's going to be yet, but it's definitely going to be obviously a wrestling DVD. So you want to win a free DVD, no cost, no charge. I'll mail it to your house. You can private direct message me on Twitter or on, most likely on Twitter, or email us on the show and your address, and we will send it to you. It would be our thanks for always being here for us every night and being loyal to us, because if it wasn't for you guys, we probably wouldn't do this show every week. So we will be live tomorrow night right after SummerSlam, about 11:30, 11:45 Eastern. It's going to be long. It's going to be about an hour and a half, a long show. So if you get your popcorn ready, get your drinks ready. I'm sorry for all the notifications going off right now. 4 to 11 p.m. Yeah, about so. Yeah, SummerSlam. Yeah, I know it starts about 6 o'clock my time, and it's gonna end about. No.
So it's 5 my time.
Yeah, it's gonna be 4 o'clock my time and end about 10 o'clock my time. So yeah, get your popcorn ready, get your drinks ready, have your barbecue all ready, get your pizzas ready. We'll be live right after the show, so hopefully you guys will join us. Remember, the giveaway will be tomorrow night. Well, I'm sorry, the sign up for the giveaway will be tomorrow night, and we'll love to hear your thoughts on SummerSlam. So after that, from my buddy Dave, I'm your host Tony. This is Get the Tables podcast, episode number 11. Number 12 will be tomorrow. Yes, and your coffee, and we'll be ready tomorrow night. Thanks, guys. Appreciate everybody. Thanks for the hearts and the follows. Thanks, guys.